All right, we are live, episode 5 of the MultiReards cast. Garrett's back with us.
I
Not go,
am.
not going to the Phillies game tonight for $700 or whatever it is.
Yeah, literally.
um, so as usual, we'll start off recapping last week, and we'll start with our game. We're on a hot streak, back to above 500, and it feels really really good.
Yeah,
Um,
Jamar Chase, huge.
yeah, I thought we were cooked.
It was looking really bad in the 1 o'clock window because the only players that had gone were our two dog shit running backs.
Yeah.
But 4 o'clock window, we kind of like went off. So,
Yeah, yeah, dude.
but
I
another
thought
good week from Sawyer.
Yeah, he's a rough 0-5. He should be like probably 2-3. It's just keeps running into juggernauts every single week. Like,
Yeah, and he's not good enough to really make a comeback this season. So
yeah,
he'll probably finish with a few wins. I don't think he'll end up in last, but
no. And he definitely has like a couple pieces that he could sell if he really needs to, which he probably will end up doing. Um,
yeah, can't wait to see the terrorism that he cooks up. I said that in the power rankings because he always has some terrorism.
yeah, he really does. So yeah, I mean, not much else to say. It's just nice that we're back on track here. We just
Yeah, the
really,
Hurts to Brown is looking good. The first
yeah,
few weeks it was kind of rough.
yeah.
Jamar Chase making his way the last few weeks. He's been getting better and better, so that's good to see.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts finally scored double-digit points as well.
Yeah, I know. That was
Wonderful.
actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we got to figure out tight end, see what Kyle Pitts looks like, I guess, the rest of the season, and
Yeah,
then
and
obviously
kind of
running
running
back.
back
Yeah,
situation is really bad, but
yeah,
there'll be
but
time to figure that out.
yeah. I mean, if we can be like in contention when selling starts, we'll be absolutely
Yeah, 6-4 would be or better would be ideal.
yeah. So all right, on to the next game, Duncan and Scammer. So we actually both predicted ourselves to win this, so that's a win for both of us.
Yeah,
I think we both had Scam in this game. We did. Um, the Jordan Love curse. He finally listened to me and started Jordan Love, and he put that up and lost. So you guys, the league can thank me for Scam losing. Um,
yeah. No, that was rough performance from the Scammers. Huge win for Duncan.
yeah,
Obviously, I don't think
absolutely.
he'll be playoffs, but he just doesn't want to be last. So
Oh,
picking up
yeah.
wins early in the season is pretty big for him.
Yeah, he's losing Devon A Chain hurts a lot,
Yeah,
definitely. He's got to hope that he is only out for like, well, he's going on the IR, right? So he's out
yeah,
4 weeks at least.
4 weeks,
Okay,
but
so
I don't think it'll be much more than that, if at all. I don't know. I
yeah,
don't know, but it didn't seem like it was like going to be 6+ weeks. So,
yeah. I'm just thinking in terms of him trying to sell him off because he could definitely get something good for him, and then if
oh yeah,
he's, you
definitely.
know, but I mean, he's still got Waddle, Kittle he can sell. Um, but yeah, I mean, he's 2-3 right now, so he's technically not out of the playoff range yet.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the standings when I was doing the rankings, and I think it was 11 teams that are within one spot of a playoff spot right now. So that's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. No, it's a tight one so far.
Yeah, a lot of 2-3 and 3-2 teams.
Yeah, a lot. But yeah, Jordan Love, Scam finally listened to me, and he put up the worst performance of the season. And I mean,
And he would have won for us, right?
yeah, he would have won with Russ. So keep listening to me. Thank you. I would start him this week too. I don't care. I hate Russ.
Yeah, like the Chiefs too. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Um,
But I think he is starting him this week. I was looking earlier.
he is starting Jordan Love this week.
I think
Or
so. Yeah.
I mean, I guess we'll see later
Or
when
no,
he.
Russ. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay, so we'll see what happens there then. But yeah, rough loss for Scam. A little bit falling back down to earth after the great start.
Yeah,
But
he's got vision, so
yeah, I mean he'll probably still be okay. In a late playoff, in a low
he needs to
playoff
pick
spot.
receiver, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I think he's not. He'll probably end up like around the 6 to 8 range here.
Most back to being the bell cow with a cane out, so that'll
Yes.
help.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next game. Humble Squids and Scrub House. This is just the blowout of the week. Um, we
Yeah,
both also took Scrubs here, which is a massive L on us.
yeah. I mean, it's
um,
looking really good though.
yeah, I mean, I guess that happens when DJ Moore
Or with
scores 50
DJ Moore,
points
yeah,
on Thursday night. That game was over before it started on Thursday night. Like,
yeah,
um, yeah, this is a. I mean, it's not even like Jimmy had a good week and just got like destroyed. Like, he had a bad performance. So
really bad. That's running backs. He shipped off Sanders after that 1.2 points. Honestly, surprised he was able to get a 7 for him. So that was
yeah,
good deal.
That's a good deal from him.
Najee to the beds.
Yeah,
He's
I
looked
mean,
really bad.
yeah, he still has Saquon and Kenneth Walker. Obviously, I don't know. Do we have any idea when Saquon's coming back?
They
Or
should be back this week. I saw.
okay, yeah. And then Kenneth Walker just had his
Yeah,
bye.
he's
So
like he had those two terrible running backs in there for this week, but I mean, coming back, Kenneth Walker is back off the bye week. Saquon coming back, he should be all right, I think.
yeah, he should be. He
He
got
had
hurt from the bye week this
he
week
had
a lot.
a bye week hell this week.
Yeah, yeah, he had to start a tight end at his flex, which I
So
mean it worked out because Dallas Goedert played well, but
yeah, and I mean, I guess like if there's going to be any week where you just give up 166 points, it would be the week where like half your team's on a bye because
yeah, you kind of chalk that week mentally anyway. You're like, whatever.
yeah, so
But
not
yeah,
a terrible loss for the scrubs.
yeah, not terrible. Squids was still looking impressive, 4-1.
Probably make a deal coming up for a flex. Rashi
Yeah,
Rice next week. I don't know if I trust him yet to be consistent. Plus, any bye weeks will kind of hurt them there, especially
yeah,
with Kyle out now.
yeah,
They have Eckler to fill back in. He should be coming back this week, but yeah, their depth is shaky, I would say.
yeah. But they still do look like a contending force. Just definitely have to make a move for that flex spot, and maybe get an extra player as well for a bye week depth.
Yeah, I don't know if they picked anybody up on waivers this week. I missed that, but
We can look at that really quickly.
yeah.
When we get a chance. All right, so we both got that wrong. So right now we're both 1-2. This probably I'm gonna call this. Am I gonna call this game of the week? Yeah, it's the Goombas. I'm calling it game of the week. I don't care.
This game or the Facts game was game of the week probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Goombas just because they're the money makers in this league. They drive the ratings up.
They were. It was America's game of the week. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Co just continues his mediocrity. I don't know how he actually lost this game. Like it was.
Devontae wasn't getting anything on Monday night.
I know but like it's.
He needed Dobbs and Devontae to combine for like 14 points or something like that. They combined for 7.
Yeah, it's rough. Even I guess Burt doesn't need Dallas's defense to go off to win.
Yeah, -3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, flex defense kicker combined for 3 points.
Yeah. So
pretty much the Gabe Davis, Jared Goff show.
Yeah, Gabe Davis is. I mean, like he had before his touchdown, he had done nothing, and then he had a big chunk play like immediately after.
Yeah. Now Gabe Davis has been sneaky solid this year. Check what
he scored a touchdown. He scored a touchdown in 4 straight games.
Yeah, no, he's been sneaky solid. So good. That was a good effort. I mean, he's a touchdown merchant, but
yeah, a bit of a touchdown merchant. I was saying in the group chat.
Yeah,
but no, I mean, this is where we expected Ozone to be. Kind of surprised Burt won this game still. But week 5 is over, and we know that week 5 is when the Goombas. This is when the Goombas start going down, historically. And the best predictor of the future is past behaviors. So we'll see if Burt can break the mold this year. So you got that game right. I got it wrong.
Yeah, and then I went disaster on like the next few games.
Yeah, yeah. You took we.
I think we both had jam.
We both had jam here. Yes, yeah. We both had jam here. Indy now loses Justin Jefferson for 4 weeks, which is a bit of a disaster.
His hopes are looking slim right now.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Which also why I don't understand why he traded a 7th for Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
a running back badly, but still, I don't think he's going to be very competitive the next few weeks. So
yeah, I don't know. I would have just
taken the L, honestly.
Yeah, I would have just taken the L and shipped off Justin Jefferson and David Montgomery when they both got and Mark Andrews when.
Yeah, because I mean,
time came.
I'm not 100% on this, but it's looking like Gibbs might miss another week here.
Yeah, I don't know why they drafted him.
Obviously, Montgomery's been really good, so that's fine. He'll have Rachaad White coming back this week, but he's like hasn't been in at all.
Yeah,
losing. So he's gonna have to put in Brandon Cooks. Like,
yeah, and the Broncos
got Amon-Ra's.
Mon-Ra's on the IR. I did forget about Amon-Ra.
Will play this week. I saw. So
yeah. So then he can turn Amon-Ra too. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the Broncos also just put Jerry Jeudy on the trade block.
Yeah, that might be good for.
It could be. Maybe that'll turn the Indy season around. But Jam Gang finally goes with Anthony Richardson over Justin Fields, and then Anthony Richardson just
Disaster,
dies.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Fields might be back. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
He
mean,
looked pretty good though, even throwing the ball. So we'll see what happens.
it was the Commanders' defense in a non-divisional
Mhm.
game. The Commanders
Yeah.
always play well in divisional games and awful the rest of the season.
No, but yeah, Jams Bell Cows showed out this week with Etienne and Tyreek Hill. So
Yeah.
that's all really.
Yeah. Once Aaron Jones gets healthy, I think he's going to be a contender for this league for sure. I like his roster a lot.
I like Hollywood Brown too. He's been like a favorite target of Dobbs, so he's been getting
Yeah.
consistent red zone targets and just like targets in general. So
Yeah. I mean, well, is are they just going to sit Kyler for the entire year at this point? Like,
I saw rumors they'll probably bring him back towards the end of the season, but it won't be for maybe until after their bye week, which I think is like week 9 or something like that.
okay. Yeah, but I mean, look, he might just need one more piece of a little bit of depth, but he's also, I
Yeah.
mean, George Pickens
Also,
had a,
his tight end Waller, he's
yeah,
out. I don't know how long he's gonna be injured for, but
yeah,
no backup tight end. I'm sure he picked somebody up. We just can't see it on here, but
yeah. I mean, well, maybe we will. But yeah, I mean, Godwin will probably be okay. Pickens had a good week, but I don't trust anything in the Steelers' offense. I don't know. He just might need one piece, but
yeah,
but his team looks really good.
yeah.
Um,
Well, Jekyll and Hyde jam, so we'll see if they can put it together.
yeah. It's Jamtober, so we got to see what happens here. All right, we both. Oh wait. Oh no. Wait, no, I messed it up. You had Bort and won. So actually, we had the same record. Oh no. Yes, we had the same record because you ended up taking the Titans and I took Fish Facts. You took the Goombas. I
Oh,
took
so
Arizona.
4-3. Okay.
Yeah. I had it messed up. So we both took Bort here. Bort back to 2-3. Like I said, I thought he was going to win those 3 games after he fell to 0-3. I think he wins this week too. Not a great showing, but enough to get it done.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was sweating it there until Josh Jacobs had a big fourth quarter with like
Yeah.
stuff. So respectable from the Swans, considering how they've been showing out the last few weeks. So
Yeah.
obviously having Cup back was a big help, and Jaleel McLaughlin was pretty solid. So
Yeah. Hunter Henry, I think he already dropped him. Yeah, he's already a free agent, even though he's tight end 8.
yeah, you had 2 good weeks the first weeks, and that's all it's taking to be like top 10 tight end at this point.
Yeah. Tight ends are rough this year. But CMC, even with CMC,
Yeah,
not
I
being
mean, it's a
CMC.
really bad week for Bourne. He still got the dub, so that's encouraging.
Yeah. I mean,
You have to beat Swan when you're playing him this year. So
yeah. Which is, I mean, God, I feel like we're gonna be the team that
I
the other
think we
team
have
that loses
Swan in a few weeks. We got him in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna lose to him. Just I don't know why, but I just feel like we are.
Yeah, I'm pretty. We have Burt this week, and then we have Jam the next week, and then I
And
think
then
it's
I think you're right. Yeah, but I mean, hey, look, not an impressive showing, but a win nonetheless.
yep.
All right, then this will be the game of the week part 2. Fish Facts and the Sleeping Titans. The Fish Facts continue their Mickey Mouse run, 5-0. They have less points than they don't have 500 points for in 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's really bad.
So I don't like the team on paper looks good. It's just
They haven't been able to put it together all at the same time.
yeah,
Olave's had rough weeks the last few weeks. Ayuk's been good most of the season. He was injured 1 week. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor just came back. T. Higgins is injured, so that's rough.
yeah. DeAndre Hopkins had a good
That's
week at least.
great.
Even though he's on his bench, but
Lamar having a bad week really killed him this week, and Pollard.
yeah,
Pollard hasn't really been that great. Can you check his stats?
yeah. I don't think he has been that good. He's running back 14.
14. That's not bad. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
had a good first 2 or 3 weeks. Last
yeah,
2 weeks, he's struggling.
but they also blew the Giants out of that game.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, respectable showing from Shirk. Always gonna be in the game.
Shirk is always in the game, no matter how many points are scored.
Yeah. No, the Titans
Just,
defense is just incredible, and
yeah,
it just
unfortunate end for him. It was really close there. What was it? There was a fumble or something, I think. Oh, it was somebody messed up, I forget, and it was like really close at the end. And
I
then
don't.
49ers defense got like a bunch of turnovers right at the end to win it.
Yeah. Well, Dak threw like 3 straight picks. But yeah, I mean, hey, respect to Shark. The Titans defense, legendary defense in the league, but just couldn't hold up this week, which is fine. You know, they'll
Yeah, I'm hoping they can keep it going though, be like competitive. I'm afraid they might fall off, start to lose a bunch of games in a row just based off of their point totals, but
yeah,
it'd be nice to keep them competitive.
yeah, absolutely. You love to see a competitive league. So we both ended up going 4-3. So really quickly, I guess we can just take a quick look at the league standings. Goombas, Squids, Fish Facts top three. Fish Facts, Mickey Mouse. It's with the points for. Look how low he is. Like,
I think
um,
he's eighth
yeah,
there.
he has two more points for than Sawyer. Sawyer's 0 and
Warriors
5. He's
0
5 and
and
0.
5. That just
Like,
shows you how the league goes
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. It's just
And
it's a tough
Team
break
Bort
for
in
Sawyer.
first with 2-3 record.
Yeah, we really recovered. We're averaging at like 130 points the last couple weeks. Um, Great
Yeah,
to
we're
see.
we're only what is that 16 points out of first.
Yes, yeah. So, um, yeah, great to see our team coming back. All right, I guess we'll quickly let's see what Amir picked. So Amir takes Kupo Cup here. Kupo Cup's last stand. Wow.
Yeah,
Bang up.
Duncan's
Yeah.
been a tough win the last few weeks, although his roster isn't great.
Yeah. And
Lost
also we
that.
demolished him. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Losing A-Chain kind of was his Duncan's crutch. I know Indy lost Jefferson, but I still think the rest of his players are a little bit better. So yeah, I respect that pick from him. Scrubhouse Jam Gang. Jam stays undefeated. Tom Gray, Municipal Stadium. Jamtober starts in Amir's eyes. I don't think he was going to pick against himself. So, but all right, game of the week. He takes us, which is what matters. I mean, I'll get
He's
to
a,
it
he's
when.
a Goomba hater, so
Yeah, he is a Goomba. He's much like me, a Goomba hater. Swans, Squids. He takes the Squids. The Swans are bad. There's nothing else to say. I'm hanging with Hernandez and Ozone. Yeah, the Orcas. He believes in the 500 supremacy.
yeah, I feel
Um,
like you're right.
yeah. Blake Bortles Titans. Bortles. Yeah. This is what. Yep. And then Manuel Fishfax. He thinks Scammers beats the Fishfax.
So
Um,
that's his upset special, right?
yeah, that's his upset special of the week, I guess.
But
All right. Well, obviously this is available to everybody, but I just wanted to include it. You're a great friend of the podcast, so. All right, we'll quickly go over the power rankings that you posted a couple days ago. Fish Facts,
all right,
obviously, they won.
yeah, Fish Facts staying at 1 just because of their record. Obviously, we just looked at the standings and they're eighth in points, but I can't take them out of first if they just keep winning. So just win, baby.
Yeah, yeah. But they are going to need to start scoring 90 points, like you said, or more than 90
Yeah.
points. So, um,
Squids at 2,
yep,
moving up 1 spot. So yes, us and the Squids both move up 1 spot to 2 and 3. Both got it done this week with high scoring performances. So I mean, that's all you can really say there.
yep.
Uh, Goomba's big movers up. Didn't have a great offensive week, but they got the win. They were big underdogs and came out on top. So
Yeah.
big win
Bert,
for the Goombas.
Bert took that drop down to 11 or 10 personally.
Yeah.
And he's risen
Yeah.
back up
2
fast.
wins. Oh, right after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scammers moved down to 5. A rough loss in a very winnable game. Just needed a few more things to go their way. Still a solid team, but I feel like we might see them start to fall down the standings a little bit after a hot start.
Hmm.
6 is the Jam Gang. They're back up a few spots too. They had a really rough week 2 weeks ago, and
Yeah.
a big back win over Kupo. It felt like if they lost that game, they'd be in turmoil, but got a big win. No injury problems yet, so that's good. And they're looking like they'll probably be in the mix for playoffs. Maybe not a bye week unless something crazy trade happens, but
Yeah.
they have a good all around team. So, and they have pretty good depth.
Yeah.
No like crazy, like I don't see a huge star player on their team right now, but good depth. So that's all you can really ask for. 7 is Bort. They've been steadily moving up a few spots each week the last 2 weeks. Didn't want to go crazy with them yet because it was another like not great scoring performance, but they were able to get the win against the Swans. That's really all you have to do against the Swans. Don't worry about how much you score, just get the
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. Exactly.
Titans moved down a few spots after close loss to Fishbacks. they won that, I would have really been believing in the Titans, but still
Yeah.
sleeping, leaving
Yeah.
them at 8. 9, big move down with Scrub House. Obviously, it was a bad bye week for them. Whole team performed badly. They got rid of some of the dead weight though, Sanders. So I think they'll be moving back up the next few weeks. Again, they should be in that like 3 to 6 to 7, 8 range probably
Yeah.
by the end of the season. With like, let's say
Yeah.
us, Jam Gang, Bort, Emmanuel, and maybe the Orcas will probably all be in that range towards the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. He needs to.
Yeah.
His only hope of getting anything good for Najee is trading him to Burton. Bird overpaying for his
Yeah.
skilled player because he might not be worth like a 13th round pick right now.
Well, yeah. Speaking of the Orcas, I got them up next. Bad loss for them. They really needed this win. It would have been huge to go up to 3-2, but I feel like they'll probably have a bounce back coming here the next few weeks. So they are on the road to 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moved Duncan up 1 spot to 11. Big win over Emmanuel. Big upset win. They needed 1 or 2 more upsets the rest of the season to be out of the race for last. That's good for them for now. They just got to hold on with a cane out. Maybe pick up 1 more win before the trade deadline, and then they can ship off their players for some picks. 12 is hanging with Hernandez. Unlucky again to just run into a team that scored like 140 plus on them. They put up one of the best performances from the like lower tier teams this week with 112, but just not in the right matchup again. I think that's like the time that's happened to them.
That's
so
the story of their season.
3-2, 2-3 right now.
Yeah.
Kupo Cup moved down 2 to 13. A rough season for them. Not in a Mickey Mouse league anymore, so they can't win any games. And they lost Jefferson and J.K. Dobbins already, so that's a bad year for Kupo Cup.
Yeah, not great.
And the last is the Swans. Definitely the worst roster in the league, but at least Cooper Cup looked back to his old self this week, so he'll have something to trade at the deadline.
Yeah, and then as Bert says, it's never Jover.
It's
never Jover.
Yeah, because I said it looked like it might be Jover for the Goombas.
Yeah, but you know, speaking of Jover and the Goombas, it's over for the Joombas this week.
Yeah, obviously, I think we're both going to pick ourselves here.
Yeah. I mean, we could take a quick look at the matchup. We see what the. Didn't they used to have the spread on here? They take
if you go to the box score, it does.
Oh, okay. Let me. Oh wait, that is this one. Okay,
yeah,
22. Yeah, I'm taking that spread. I think we blow them out of the water.
Yeah. I think the Goombas are looking a lot more respectable this week. Obviously, Jordan Addison filling in for Justin Jefferson, so his projections are going to go up. And then he has DK back this week. He picked up Jeff Wilson off of waivers. He should be back this week, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know how much work he's going to get.
He'll be activated by Sunday.
Yeah.
So that could be good for him down the line. I don't know about this week. His team's looking a little bit better than it was at the beginning of the season, though. Obviously, I mean, Kyron Williams was a big revelation for him. So I could see him putting a fight, but I think we got this one in the bag.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to take us. The Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Even though the Jets have a good defense, and it has been cooking, I think it's going to cook. The Zach Wilson has looked a little bit better the last couple of weeks, but I still think the Eagles defense should cook him.
It's in a good.
But yeah, I mean, well, I'm taking us every day of the week, twice on Sundays. And yeah, so Goombas going down this week. I've predicted them to lose every time, and I got to keep it up. And obviously, we're not picking against ourselves. All right, next game is Kupo Cup and Duncan Dynasty. Am I gonna label this week's poop bowl? I think I might. I think I might.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I think this
matchups.
This is the potential poop bowl of the week. I think I'm
11-point favorite here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Indy. Losing a chain really kills Nick. Yeah, it's you got to start 2 backup running backs. It's never good. I know Indy only really has 1 running back, but
I'm gonna go with the upset here. I think Duncan gets it done and sends Kupo to the beds.
Okay.
I like Waddle's matchup against Carolina. I think he has a big week. He picked up KJ Osborne, who's in line for more targets now with Jefferson out. And I like George Kittle this week against Cleveland. So I think he has enough guys, do enough this week, gets a respectable score, and Kupo hasn't really been doing much any week, and losing Jefferson just hurts him even more. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the pick. I think
yeah,
losing A-Chain hurts him a lot. So,
but,
all right, next
you
game.
can click across the top if you go to back to that
Oh, I
box.
forgot you. I forgot you can do
Yeah.
that. I'm dumb.
Yeah, that'll be easier than
Yeah,
switching every.
switching back every time. All right, next game we will go to Scrub House and Jam Gang. This is
This,
probably
yeah,
our game of the week.
I think Sunday Night Football. Yeah,
Yeah, this is definitely our game of the week here. I'm gonna let you go first here because I still got to think about what I want to take here.
I'm taking Scrub House. I think he goes into Tom Gray Stadium. Feels like a must-win for the Scrubs. Going down to 2-4 would really hurt them in the standings. Big, I wouldn't say rivalry matchup, but it feels like it should be after their last few games, the last few years. So this is usually like the really low-scoring game of the year,
Yeah,
like
yeah. This is
40 game. But I think this year it's a big like 130 to 125. I think Mahomes goes off tonight and puts Scrub House in the driver's seat for this week, and they finish it off on Sunday.
Yeah, as Amir mentioned in his thing, meeting for the first time since last year's Disaster Bowl.
Yeah,
But I think I'm gonna take Jam just because it's Jamtober. Yeah, I'm gonna ride the Jamtober wave, baby.
that's
I
fair.
love
That's fair.
Jam. I love
Fair
Jam.
set.
Great respect for Jam Gang. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a tight game, as I said, game of the week. But I'm just gonna ride the Jamtober wave. All right, next game. Swan Squids. How much time do we have to spend on this?
Yeah, I think we're going with the Squids here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless there's like a Cooper Cup Masterclass and a Jaleel McLaughlin Masterclass if what's his name gets hurt again. Um, Monte Williams is hurt, then it's the Squids all
yeah.
day.
I gotta say, with Brees Hall coming back into form a little bit, they said more carries. The Squids are looking good. They just need a flex basically and a backup receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's going to take a master class and a disaster class for Swan to win this game. I think.
Yeah.
I would definitely take this line as well, minus 20.9. I would hammer that. Yeah, not much else to say. Both take the Squids. We move on. Hanging with Hernandez, Ozone. This looks like a poop bowl, but I actually think this will be a good game.
Yeah, this should be a good.
I'm going to take Sawyer to get his first win. I know that goes off the path of the Ozone 500, but Sawyer's got to get one eventually. He's gotta. His team keeps performing well enough to do it.
So close. Look, he's averaging 101.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not bad for the way his team looks. Yeah, I think he's somebody too, right? Oh, Khalil. Yeah, Khalil Herbert's out.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert's out, but he does have Justice Hill on the bench if he wants to use him.
And he picked up
Demarcado. That's a good pickup.
Down Dotson and Demarcado because I mean they're projected more than they've been averaging.
Yeah,
but yeah. Now I like Sawyer to cover the spread here, 14.7, but I'm gonna go with Ozone just because he's on the road to 500, so we got to stick to it.
Okay, all right, I respect that. I can respect that. I just I need Sawyer to get a win eventually. It's just not been his year. He's got to get one. Bort and the Titans. I said a couple weeks ago when Bort fell to 0-3, they were going to rattle off 3 straight wins. I'm sticking to my guns. Bort wins it. Probably in a close one because the Titans defense is always in there, but I'm still going to stick with Bort.
I'm going with Bort as well, but I do like Titans plus 32. That seems like a ratty line right there. So
yeah, that seems almost like a lock. But I expect Bort to be 3-3, like I said. So that's what we're doing.
We were talking about Bort maybe pulling off 6 straight wins after their 0-3 start. So I got to definitely get him to get 3.
Yeah, we can take a quick look at the schedules after this, but because we're on the last game, this is probably game of the week part 2.
Definitely. If not, game of the week too.
I don't know what I want to pick here because I don't want the Scammers to win, but Fishbacks is so Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna take Fishbacks.
I'm going with Fishbacks too because he gave us a hot parlay last night that cashed. So
yeah, I didn't take it, but I'm gonna take Fishbacks. I think he finally starts putting something together a little bit, scores more points. Solidifies himself a little
total bit. Over 119.
The team. I might take the under on that, but I think it'll be close. I think he breaks 100 this week.
Yeah, I'm taking fish facts on the spread and the team total. I like fish facts this week.
Yeah.
I think they put it together a little bit. They got Lamar in London. He's electric in London, so
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever played before, but he's
No.
electric.
No. The Brits love Lamar Jackson. I'm Irish. I should know this. But
I think Kelsey, big night tonight with Swift in attendance, right?
yes. She's going to be at the game, so that's good for him. All right, we can quickly take a look at the remaining schedule.
We can take a look at the next few weeks, just see kind of
Yeah.
like a look ahead a bit.
So we mentioned Bort. He then has Cooper Cup, which is a very winnable game. He then has where's he at? Then has Ozone, another winnable game, and then Scammers. So Bort could be 5-3 heading into the Scammers game.
Yeah, that'd be huge for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
After 0-3 start, he was already talking about selling.
Yeah, which is why these rules are in place now. That Swan was trying to upend this week. Immediately offering Cooper Cup. Not before the Eagles game was over.
Drive.
Before the Eagles game was over, he goes, "Who wants Cooper Cup?" Yeah, I mean.
All right, next week, what are we looking at for game of the week next week?
I think it's got to be Jam Gang MultiReards.
Either that or Squids and Fish Facts, depending on
the
results.
Those are the two games. I hate putting ourselves in game of the week, but we have good matchups. We're playing the 4-1 Goombas, who are the face of the CFL, bring all this money in, and then
I'm looking at it now.
Jamtober. We
could be game of the week next week, and then in 2 weeks it's probably Scrub House and Fish Facts.
Yeah.
That's
or Goombas, Goomba Squids.
This looks like kind of a shitter week. Week 8.
Yeah, a bit of a shitter. It's unlucky that we run into scam when we have a decently bad.
Yeah, we have a bad bye week that week.
But
that's the biggest bye week. I think week 10 and week 9 are the biggest buys.
Yeah, which that's
just
two
not games. Well, I don't know about us, but I think just in general, those are the two like large bye weeks.
Yeah, and then obviously we end the season off with Kupo Cup, which should be a free W at this point. But we've got some games left still. We only really have one free win left, in my opinion, and that's Swan. We got to earn our wins here.
We got what I think Ozone is probably our second easiest game after that, if we've got him on the right week.
It depends. Also, I have noticed a trend with Jam Gang where he only wins on odd number of weeks. So we're catching him on an odd number of week. Even though we both
on the road though, he's a Tom Gray Stadium merchant.
He is a home merchant. Wait, yeah. Oh my God, wait. No, he did win one game away. He won on the road, but he has more losses on the road than he does.
Undefeated. I think he's 2-0 at home and 1-2 on the road.
Yeah, so he is a bit of a home merchant.
The schedules are really weird, just the way that I had to make them. Some teams have like 4 straight weeks at home, but like it is even, so everybody has the same amount of road games.
Yeah, not like it matters in fantasy football.
Yeah, I know it literally makes.
Yeah, I said in the group chat, I was like, "Damn, like we have 2 home games in the first 6 weeks. That's terrible. Like, what are you doing here?"
Yeah, no, I just did it for OCD purposes. I'm like, it's gonna be annoying to me if everyone's road records are different.
All right. Well, unless you have anything else you want to say, I pretty much have said everything I want to say.
Same. I mean, it should be another good week. This week's a good week. Next week, maybe not so much, but we have a bunch of big matchups coming up down the stretch before the trade starts. So
Bert, we're coming for you.
This is our circled on the calendar. This is our Super Bowl before the playoffs. So.
Yeah, we had this circled from the moment I joined the team. And
this week, and then the revenge week against Scam in week 10.
Yeah, we've had that circled since week 1. We've had this circled since the schedules come out. Just know, Bert, you've been on our radar. Yeah. We're coming for you.
Yeah, we weren't even trying against Sawyer. I said that last week. I'm like, we are looking past this game.
I know.
And then in the 1 o'clock window, I was like, oh, maybe I should have said that. But then
all right. Well, thank you for everybody for watching week 5 of episode 5 of the CFL. We will be back here next week with another episode. Hopefully we'll be 4-2. 4 straight wins would be electric. All right. Thanks everybody.